Good evening. It's wonderful to be back with you again, isn't it, Ronnie?
Indeed it is. And in a packed programme tonight, the treasurer of the Paris Gay Labour's swap shop will be here to tell us what you can get for 10 francs, 6 Alberts, 3 Johns and a Thomas.
And Roy Gut Crusher Hotchkiss will be here to give a demonstration of solo wrestling, provided he can get a grip on himself.
We'll also be interviewing the Prime Minister of Israel, Mr. Begin, and he will be telling us how he first married Mrs. Begin and began the Begins.
But first, the news. In Sopforth today, the funeral of Britain's most successful door-to-door salesman was called off because every time they tried to close the lid of the coffin, he jammed his foot in it.
And the wife of a man who never learned the difference between a brazier and a brazier was granted a divorce today on 2 counts. First, no, that's not the joke. First, because when she wanted underwear for Christmas, he gave her 2 big rusty tins with holes in. And secondly, because of the way he kept trying to roast his chestnuts.
And in the West End of London last night, the Water Rats and the cast of The Mousetrap got together for a cheese and cheese party.
Miss Lulu Woblet, Britain's leading topless tassel dancer, who had her left tassel stolen, today applied to the union to work as a single act. Later, in a one-sided agreement, she received permission to give the left a rest as long as she joined the Performing Rights Society.
Whilst in Brechin on Tayside, a man who took the advice of the Road Safety Council to wear something white at night went out dressed in a white suit, white hat and white shoes and was run over by a snowplough.
And now a sketch featuring the amazing talents of Mr. Ronnie Corbett, a man who always has to pick up whatever gets dropped on the floor because he's the nearest.
Lovely to see you.
Yes, awfully nice party. Thank you very much.
Have a little drink.
Thank you.
Yes, it is. It's going everywhere.
Yes.
Just one teensy-weensy little point before we started. I thought before you say anything, I thought you ought to know that Jean is no longer with Toby.
Oh, Jean's no longer with Toby. Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Yes, right.
And also, Henry is no longer with Anthea.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. But isn't that Henry over there?
Yes, that's Henry, yes, with Anthea.
I thought you said he wasn't with Anthea.
No, when I said he wasn't with Anthea, I meant he wasn't with her.
Oh, you mean he's with her, but he's not with her. I see what you mean, yes. Oh, yes, quite, yes.
Yes, Henry has in fact crept off with Cicely, who is just at the back there talking to Jim.
Oh, but surely Cicely's with Lionel.
Was.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Neither does Lionel.
Oh. Oh, yes, mum's the word.
Oh, and she knows longer with Dad, by the way.
Oh, isn't she?
And just before you fling yourself into the social maelstrom, I think you ought to know, in essence, that Janet is with Dick.
Oh, but we all know that. We've all known that for a long time.
Oh, no, this is another Dick. This is Australian Dick.
Oh, she's got 2 dicks.
No, the other Dick has gone off with, Blair.
Oh, Blair. Oh, yes, Blair, yes. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, to complete the happy picture, Warren is no longer with Elspeth.
Oh, really?
No, he's crept off with Percy.
Percy? You mean Percy
No, not Percy That's a surprise. Percy Corr.
Oh. Percy Corr. I see. Now I'm with you.
No, you're not with me.
No, I'm not with you. What I mean is I'm now not confused. I now know who's who, where's where, and what's what. So I think I'll just go and enjoy the party, if you don't mind. Unless you have any more little briefings for me, do you?
No, you go and have a super time.
Thanks very much. Awfully nice. Hello, it's awfully nice to see you. Oh, hello, Anthea. How nice to see you. How's Toby? How's Henry? In the sense of Jim?
Do you mean Sebastian?
I do, yes, I do mean Sebastian. Of course, they're so like other German Sebastian. We always called him Toby, of course, because he'd just come out of jug.
Excuse me.
Oh, really, George, for heaven's sake.
Yes, I did get slightly confused there, but it's all right. I've got it all now. Anthea is with Sebastian, Cecily is with Jim, and Janet is with a different Dick, and is with Corr.
Oh, no. Couldn't get Corr in a month of Sunday.
Oh.
He's with Corr. He's over there talking to, that tall chap who's with Barbara.
Oh, and who's Barbara with?
She's with the Woolwich.
What?
No, that was a joke.
Oh, I
this
see.
is after all a party.
Yes, I know it's a party. I wonder if I might join the party eventually, might I? I mean, I would like before 2 o'clock tomorrow morning to actually go up to someone and say, hello, what do you do? I'm in ladies' underwear, or something equally facetious. Rather than bothering about and Corr. I really don't give a damn who's with who and who's what with what, and who's doing what to whom and how often, and if not, why not?
No, of course you don't. In the meanwhile, would you like to come across and meet Peter Stanley?
Well, providing you don't tell me anything about him, because I happen to know from an inside source that he is still with Stephanie.
Wrong. I'm afraid you are wrong. That is Kaputzmil Finitoberg.
Oh, well, really? Well, I don't wish to know anything about... I don't even know what Peter Standing looks like.
That is Peter standing over there. He's not standing, he's sitting, you see? Just by the girl who's standing with Dick.
What do you mean, Dick?
No, Dick Core.
Oh, all right, fine. Tally-ho, let's go into...
I tell a lie. Peter Standing is no longer seating, he is standing.
Yes, I can see. I'm not an idiot. I saw him get up. He's no longer standing, but he's still Peter Standing. And the girl who was standing is now sitting. But she's notwithstanding. And the girl over there is sitting down through it all notwithstanding. It's simple.
No, it's not simple.
Simple?
Simple with shingles.
Simples with shingles? Who's she?
Shingles is a disease, my dear.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Would you mind gathering round? I just have a short announcement to make. I'm awfully sorry, but I came to this party thinking I was going to have a wonderful time. But how wrong I was, you see, because I failed. I was stupid. I didn't realise that Anthea wasn't with Jim, and Jean was not with Standing, and Standing was lying, and Janet's got 2 dicks, and Stephen is a disease. You see, I didn't realise that is with claw instead of bleh, and who's also there, and so my message to all is Hello, George. Long time no see. How are you?
Well,
Oh, good. So I had a bit of trouble with my spleens. Yes, I know most people only have one spleen. That was the trouble. Anyway, I had mine removed by old Foskett. You know, best spleen man in the home county. I was only in hospital 3 days, 2 days convalescence, back at Amalgamated Colonies on the Monday. Amazing. I must tell you about that sometime. Well, how's that lovely lady of yours?
Well,
oh, marvellous. So is Jessie, yes, bursting with health now that she's getting over that sad business of finding. Did I tell you about the dog? Oh, well, she went roaming in old faggot wood, you know, and caught Dutch elm disease. Only case of Dutch elm disease ever recorded in the Golden Retriever. Isn't it marvellous, isn't it? I must tell you about that sometime. How's that boy of yours? What's his name again?
Brendan.
Oh, yes, still nuts on boxing, is he? Splendid. That'll keep him out of trouble. Mensa Samson thingamy what?
No, he's a girl.
Oh, glad to hear it. Yes, young people making a go of things. A girl? Oh, good God, is he really? Well, no disgrace these days. You know, had he done in Denmark? Oh, damned expensive Denmark. 80p for a round of toast, you know. How much do you think a pencil sharpener cost in Copenhagen? Guess. Wrong. £1.60. I went there last year. I must tell you about it. Oh, it's exciting to hear all your news. By the way, how's that old uncle of yours?
Dead.
Oh, is he really jolly good at his age? Oh, stout head. But still living in the same house?
No, we actually...
Oh, so are we. Yes. What's the point of moving? I mean, you know, if you're happy, mind you, we do envy you your place. We often feel like we moved to a smaller house. Really. It's the land, really. Did I ever tell you I got 8 acres?
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
didn't I? Well, we have, yes. Mind you, there's some damn good rough shooting. Animals, mainly odd bird, occasional hiker. Poor old Jesse's eyes aren't what you want. Do you like shooting? Yes, so do I. Big bore, not small bore. I find big bore fascinating and small bore a big bore. I suppose some people are big bore people and some are small bore people. I'm definitely big bore.
Oh, yes.
You remember those upper class people we knew in Lower Higmarsh? Or was it lower class people in Upper Higmarsh? Maybe they were middle class people in Middlesbrough. I never remember. Anyway, you know what I mean. Tom and Ethel, was it Engelbert and Jemima? Something like that. Ever see them, do you?
No, I just sit at home and stick rhubarb up my nose.
That's splendid. I'm lovely. I'm glad to hear. They must look them up sometime.
Look, you're not listening to one word I am
Yes,
saying.
it is, isn't it, really? Mind you, we mustn't grumble. We had it very good this summer. Wonderful autumn. Well, I mustn't keep all your conversation. See you later. I say, don't bother with him. He's absolute dead loss. You can't get a word out of him, my dear. Hey, can I come in, love?
Yes, come in, little dear.
Sid says, have you got that half pot of paint that George borrowed? I mean, you could keep it as far as I'm concerned, but you know what he's like, don't you? What's the matter, dear? Something happened? Is it something George has done, love?
Well, in a way, yes.
Oh, dear, what's he done, my dear?
He's died.
That was a bit sudden, wasn't it?
Yes, well, from the smile on his face, dear, he doesn't know he's gone himself yet.
Well, where is he now, then, love?
Well, not up there, dear, if his language is anything to go by.
I mean, the carcass.
Oh, well, dear, I put that somewhere surrounded by the things he loved most dearly.
Ah, where's that?
In the shed.
Maybe you're right out there, because you know what the frost did to his Brussels.
Yes, I've covered him all up with sacking, all nice, you
Oh,
know.
right.
It's a pity, though, really, because he just started that job and all, you know, night watchman.
Oh, yeah, what made him take a job like that, love?
Well, they promised him a day off any time he wanted it.
Sid could do with a job like that. How did it happen, you know, him dying, I mean?
Well, I tell you what, he was sitting by the fire last night.
Yeah?
And he said to me, give me your hand, Ede. I thought, not likely.
Oh, no. Well, there is a limit in your own front room, isn't there?
Then he said something very strange. He said, it's all getting dark, he said.
Oh, what time was this?
Nearly midnight.
Well, he notices things, doesn't he? At least he used to. He won't so much now, of course.
And then he was gone.
Yes. How did you know, though, that he wasn't just asleep?
Well, he wasn't snoring, dear. I mean, he always snores when he sleeps. you
Yeah.
know. Wasn't. And then just after that, he whispered something in my ear.
Oh, really? Was it about Sid's half pot of paint? No, I don't suppose it was. Listen, I do think I think we're going to miss him, though, aren't we? You and me both. I mean, I used to love to see him sitting in front of that gas stove there for Sunday morning, drying his socks on the oven door.
I know, Sunday dinner won't taste the same without him.
Oh,
he did have some funny ways, bless him. Could be very naughty, you know.
Ah, well, all husbands are naughty sometimes, aren't they, thank God?
It was all I could do to hold him, you know.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have thought he'd been a hurrying kind, you know, not at 18 stone.
Well, he wasn't really, dear, but once he was roused, you know, once he was roused, I mean, I'd see that look in his eye about Whitsuntide. I'd think to myself, you're in for a rough old Christmas girl. Oh, he was. I shall always remember him just sitting in that corner holding his pipe.
Yeah.
Bless him, he thought the world of that pipe, you know.
Oh, he did. Loved it, didn't he? Yes.
Where is it? What have you done with it? I flung it, it stunk the place out.
Of course, he was always tapping it out anyway, wasn't he?
Oh, dear, tea caddy anyway, he'd tap it out, dear.
Oh.
Do you like another cup?
Now I'm trying to give up smoking, love. Listen, what I come in for, I left a little bottle in here somewhere. When I come in yesterday morning, do you remember? Oh, there it is. Here it is.
Exactly. What is it, then?
It's Sid's anti-snoring pills. I always give him these to stop him snoring when he's asleep, you see.
Oh, my God, I thought there were saccharins. They've been putting them in George's tea. Do you suppose that's why I wasn't snoring by the fireside last night?
Well, ask him yourself. He's just come out of the shed covered in Brussels.
Oh, dear. Looks like snow.
No, it's dandruff.
Oh,
They reckon it's going to get colder.
yeah. You want to do something about it?
Well, I've got a couple of pair of long johns on.
What good is that for dandruff?
No, that's to keep the cold out.
Oh.
A pair of long johns not going to help dandruff, is it?
Well, they would if they wore him over the head, wouldn't they?
Think it's going to freeze tonight?
Yeah, freezing already, I think. There's a big icicle formed on my gutter already.
You're late. Where you been?
I dropped off in the shed.
That's what happened to your icicle. This weather keeps up and all.
Where do you reckon this coal's coming from, then?
We're round the corner mostly, I think.
Is that where it is, then?
Where what is?
Siberia.
No. Siberia's right the other side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Siberia's right over Enfield direction, isn't it? It's coming from Alaska, this is.
Where's Alaska, then?
Well, Alaska's the other way entirely, isn't it? Alaska's much more kind of Stanmore direction, really.
Well, I reckon someone over in Stanmore's left the fridge door open, that's all I can say. Them stars up there. Lovely, aren't they? Yeah. How many stars do you reckon's up there?
109,750,301.
How are you in a position to know that?
Well, I counted them one night when I had not much to do.
Count all that lot, not with a naked eye.
No, I used a calculator, didn't I? What's your favourite star?
Doris Day.
No. Favourite star?
Oh, up there, well, I'll tell you what, that one over there. See that one through there?
Yeah, where's it? Just above the washing line,
That's right, yeah. See that kinky brazier hanging up there?
Yeah.
Well, my favourite star, you can just see it through the hole in the left cup.
Yeah. You know they're not really stars at all, don't you? You know they're holes in the sky, really. That's what
Yeah,
they are.
well, everything's got holes in nowadays, isn't it? See these socks? They're brand new socks, they are. They got both got holes in.
Well, you ought to get a wife to sew them up.
Now, that wouldn't do, then I couldn't get my feet in them, could I?
These stars are millions of years old, you know that?
Yeah.
Same as that joke, as a matter of fact, you just corrected.
Listen, what about these UFOs, then? Do you reckon they come through these holes in the sky? Is that where they come from?
Well, that's why they're called UFOs, isn't it, eh? Up through holes. Up through the holes. Now, it's not easy either, because the sky's actually curved at the side.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Everything's curved. I mean, things look straight, don't they? But they're actually all curved, don't they?
Yeah. What do you reckon that is, then?
Well, that's gravity pulling the ends down, isn't it? You see, if it wasn't for your braces,
Yeah.
gravity would pull your trousers straight down, wouldn't it? You'd be standing there with your trousers down, wouldn't you?
Not really.
Yes, you would.
No.
Why not?
I'm wearing a belt.
All right, if you wasn't wearing a belt, you'd be standing there, trousers down, looking very vulnerable, wouldn't you?
Not really. I got my long johns on back to front.
What?
Well, it's a wife's idea, sort of security device, you know, in case of temptation.
Imagine someone come up behind you.
Lucky for some.
Now, what I mean is, we're living in a world of electronics now with laser beams, aren't we? I mean, you see that woman up there in that window there, just getting undressed. Now,
Yeah.
if she wanted to, she could beam down the laser, couldn't she, and pull your combinations straight down quicker than a monkey nut, couldn't she? You see, we were all floating about in space with nothing to do, wouldn't we, if it wasn't for gravity?
Yeah. How big do you reckon space is, then? What do you...
Well, I reckon it's, well, I mean, it's got to be, isn't it? It's got to be at least, well, it's at least very big.
What do you mean by that? I mean, what do you mean very big? I mean, do you mean like as big as what? Earl's Court and Albert all put together, or what?
Well, no, that's going a bit far. No, I wouldn't say so. But, I mean, there's spaces and spaces, isn't there? I mean, there's some spaces are very little, isn't there?
Yeah, like the cupboard under the stairs that time.
Yeah, that's little, yeah. You couldn't get miles in the cupboard under the stairs, could you?
Unless you took the vacuum cleaner out. Hey, these comets appearing tonight, you know.
No, I like them. What channel are they on?
No,
No, a celestial body.
Oh, celestial body. Is it like that one up there?
Where's that? Can't... Oh, yeah.
See it?
Oh, yeah.
Lovely, isn't it?
Where is she then? Up there?
Up there, look. You'll see her when she takes her blouse off.
She leans out the window any further, it'll be a bit of an accident.
I think they will. And it'll be happening to me at all.
Ain't anything happened to you, for goodness sake.
No.
I'm going to guard this hole of my own.
No, don't worry about the hole, mate. It's not going to be dug till Thursday week.
Oh, thank goodness I found you. I'm absolutely desperate. My car has run out of petrol.
Yeah?
My car has run out of petrol. Do you speak English at all?
Oh, inglese, sì.
Oh, good. You understand?
Sì, inglese, sì. Bobby Charlton.
Yes, Bobby Charlton. Well, my car has run out of petrol up the hill 10 miles back with my wife and children in it, and I walked all the way down here to get the can of petrol to go back up the hill again. You know, I'm wondering, can you give me a lift?
Bobby Charlton.
Yes, you understand.
Yeah, Bobby Charlton, yes.
Is that the only English word you know? Bobby Charlton, is that?
Jackie Charlton.
Yes. Well, anyway, let's start again. My car is 10 miles up the hill, you see, and I walked all the way down here, and I can't go on anymore.
Oh, more.
Oh, you understand?
Sì, Bobby Moore.
Yes, I know. Anyway, it's nothing to do with that. My car, you see, my automobilia.
Automobilia, sì, James Hunt.
Well, my James Hunt is you know, we won't go any more. It is stopped. My James Hunt is stopped. He has no power.
Oh, power, Tirona power.
No, not Tyrone. No, forget that. No, it is run out of... It is kaput, you see. It is stopped. You know, Ford, Chrysler, Vauxhall, kaput.
Oh, sì, Ford, Chrysler, Vauxhall, kaput, sì.
Yes. Anyway, it is stuck up there, you see, with my wife and children. My wife and children, husband, wife, the husband, Pelcar, Teddy Johnson, you know, Prince Philip, Queen Elizabeth. Imagine I am Prince Philip.
Ah, Prince Philip, sì.
Yes. And Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, viva Queen Elizabeth!
She is up there with the two children, Prince Charles, Princess Anne, you see.
Sì.
That is right. And the car is stuck because the car needs petrol. See, gasoline. It needs food for the car, food for the
Food!
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. Majorca, fish and chips.
That's right. Only I cannot pay you for the fish and chips because I have no money, you see. I am broke. I am Dennis Healy.
Oh, Dennis Healy, Silly Billy.
However, tomorrow I will be able to pay you when the shop's open and when the banks are open. You are the banks.
Sì, Gordon Banks. Pelle.
Yes. Anyway, to summarise, I want you to take your James Hunt and vroom up the hill to put fish and chips in my Chrysler Ford Vauxhall. Bring down Queen Elizabeth, Queen Mother, Prince Charles, and bring them down. And I pay you tomorrow when I am no longer Dennis Healy. I pay you for the fish and chips. You see? If you do that, it will be jolly Bobby Charlton of you. You understand?
Sì.
You understand? I will not be able to pay you until the money.
Sì.
You understand?
Sì.
What do you say?
Harvey Smith.
You'll have to excuse me tonight if I seem a little bit excited, but I can't keep it a secret any longer. Just before I came on earlier this evening, I received a rather urgent phone call from a lady I once used to go out with. My wife. No, that's not true. I wouldn't say that. My wife and I have a very strict rule that has kept our relationship very sound. We go out for a candlelit dinner twice a week. She goes on Tuesday and I go on Thursday. I had this phone call from her saying that I just landed the title role in a fantastic brand new American TV series, The Bionic Midget. It's very exciting. I play what's left of the $6 million man after tax. It's quite fascinating, really. It's going to be like an automated version of James Bond with lips powered by Ever-Ready and a nose that runs on batteries. So, as I say, I'm very excited. I just hope I can get through the story tonight, you know, which I can tell you, be honest with you, I got from my very good friend, Jimmy Tarbuck, who is something of a connoisseur of good jokes. You know, he leaves them to mature for years in his cellar before he uses them. This particular one, which he kindly sent me, is rather interesting. It's a 1953 Chateau Bernard Manning. Full-bodied, but with very little taste. Now, by the way, talking of very little taste, no mention tonight of our producer, because I'm going to stop, because it hasn't been an easy week for him here. Hasn't been an easy week here at the BBC, to be honest, with the continued threat of cutbacks and staff leaving all over the place. It's been only the other day the BBC's meteorological department ground to a complete standstill following the shock resignation of the man who licks his finger and sticks it out of the window. He claimed he wasn't getting enough job satisfaction, and apparently he's been offered a much more rewarding position at British Rail's Public Relations Office, where he sticks two fingers out of the window. It's quite frightening, really, because already they've been cutting back on this show as well, especially in the dressing rooms. I mean, instead of letting everybody get changed in private, they put us all in one big room with a notice up which says it's rude to point. I shouldn't complain, I suppose, because it was in the dressing room that I overheard the joke I'm going to tell you from Jimmy. Now, this concerns a chap who is working late one night in the office with his gorgeous young blonde secretary. I see the front row have woken up already. And as I just about finished the paperwork for the night, the secretary sort of leans across her desk to the boss and she says, "Oh, Mr. Waterton." She said, "Mr. Waterton." She's got a bit short of breath very easily, this girl, and a bit like my Uncle Sid, actually. It's not surprising in his case, poor old soul, but he was a married man with 19 children. And his hobbies included gasping for breath and falling over. It's got nothing to do with the girl. There is this certain chap, you see, and his blonde secretary, you remember? And she's whispering in his ear, "Oh, Mr. Waterton," she said. "Mr. Waterton, it's very late," she said. "Don't you think it's time we were both in bed?" Well, being something of an opportunist, this chap, he didn't need to stick his finger out the window to see which way the wind was blowing. Cut a long story short, he ends up back at his secretary's flat, and a good time is had by all. Especially him. Well, eventually, he looks at his watch, he says, "My God," he said, "the wife will kill me." He said, "I must be off." And he's about to rush off home when the girl says, "Hang on. Nothing to worry about," she said. "From experience, I can tell you. Just you put a bit of chalk behind your ear, tell your wife exactly what's happened, and everything will be fine." So off he goes, and he gets home. Sure enough, there is the wife sitting up in bed, teeth out, curlers in, knitting herself a crash barrier. And she says, "Where the hell have you been?" So remembering what he'd been told, he said, "Well, listen, dear, I tell you what happened. I was working late at the office with my beautiful secretary, Fiona, and I'm afraid she invited me back to her flat, and we had one or two gins. Then she put on some music and lowered the lights. She opened some champagne, and she undid my tie, and, you know, we got, I'm afraid, carried away rather more than we ought. And I hate to tell you this, darling, but I must be honest." At which point his wife suddenly noticed the piece of chalk sticking out behind his ear. She said, "You ruddy liar, don't give me that. You've been down the pub playing darts again."
Fujiyama and the kimono, we bring Oriental drama. It's called the no-no, words painted on a Japanese screen. Who knows exactly what they mean? We've been told they're not quite clean. Winter tours to Asiatics, I get rapturous applause. I get rheumatics. We brave the mystic Orient, Shanghai, Calcutta, and Tashkent. And next week it's Stoke-on-Trent. Back in no Peking, the excavations, gone to stations, back in no Peking. In the kamikaze theater, it's classical Japanese. I play mighty gods on mountains, I play hillocks and bonsai trees. Suki's our producer's girlfriend.
She's glamorous, she's alright.
She gives many a great performance,
And some of them twice a night.
Bitsu is our leading actor. He thinks he's a great big star. You can see he's got a big head
And a very big repertoire.
Bells, gongs and timbales in a Japanese band. Each one has a meaning you're sure to understand.
One small clanger stands for anger, two means fun and glee.
And a cheerful toot from a bamboo flute means beans for tea.
Bells, gongs and timbales may sound distinctly quaint,
But a cymbal is symbolic and a ukulele ain't.
a hearty bong and a big brass gong denotes delightful calm.
And this little bell means run like hell. It's a fire alarm.
And our kamikaze company are proud to present traditional no-no play, The Fall of the Cobra's Daughter.
It's about a snake in the glass.
No, it's about girl child of Honorable Shoe Repairer, Cobra's Daughter.
No, not Cobra's daughter. English, they are saying cobra.
Oh, never mind, we still got to do it.
Once there was a cobbler, had a pretty daughter.
She was very slim, and very, very dim, but they were...
She was cobbler's daughter, and her lovely daughter loved the poor man, loved him very dearly.
But her mother said, oh, him you never wed, oh, he's got no...
You can't wed a poor man when he's got no... Jingle bells, jingle all right. Soon there came a rich man, came to court the daughter.
He had lots of gold, oh, he was very old, oh, with on his
Pretty cobra's daughter didn't want his
silly.
daughter had a problem, which of them to marry.
One was far too old, oh, he had got no gold, oh, but it was...
With the poor man, they have lots of...
We've come to the end of the no-no play, so we pack our bags for a trip away to the land where the geishas gaze all day. Hooray for the no-no play.
It's back to the land of the rising sun, where the tea time treats are lots of fun, where the guys get cake and the girls get a bun. Hooray for the no-no play.
We long to return to Japan again with the sukiyaki stew on 10.
We'll trot to the spot where the price is not too much for a meal if you got a yen.
We'll go with the gang of the Ming and Tang to the slant-eyed Bangkok gentlemen.
We'll both do a buck in a beat-up jump, and we won't come back again.
We're off to the land of the OT shops with the chopstick sticks and the flapjack flops, and you can't get chips with karate chops.
Hooray for the no-no play. So it's back to the land we call Japan for a well-earned rest for an acting man with a bent bamboo
And a busted fan, hooray for the no-no play.
We're two very happy chappies in the jappy no-no play. You can stick the water margin on the kamikaze.
Well, that's just about all we've got time for tonight. We were very disappointed that we didn't get to meet Ivan Bedlinoff after his big win tonight in the World Pickle Eating Championships. He was going to rush over here straight after an interview on ITV, but apparently he was afraid of repeating himself.
Some late sports news. At Helsinki today, the Irish team had to withdraw from the World Fencing Championships because they ran out of creosote.
And West London Police wish to alert local residents about the activities of the infamous cross-eyed burglar. If you see this man staring in your windows, warn the people next door.
And finally, we've news from the Braille Society's annual fete that a Dundee cake which fell from its stand and came to rest on the next table took first prize in the short story competition.
Next, Next week we'll be meeting the silly scientist who crossed his cat with a gorilla and now gets put out every night himself.
And the Reverend Ian Paisley will be here to tell us that cleanliness is next to godliness, but only in an Irish dictionary.